right, thanks for coming today to Yoga Pilates. Let's start by setting our posture, feet under hips, lift up through those legs, lift the rib cage up off the waist, roll the shoulder blades down the back, open the palms to the front of the room, engage the core, just have a nice gentle curve in your back. Use your core to control that, not sticking the booty out. Lift the chin to level the head. Feel the back of the head over the back of the spine. You can close your eyes. We'll take 3 Ujjayi yoga whisper breaths here to transition from work mode to self mode. Lifting up through those vertebrae on the inhale. And letting the shoulders drop on the exhale. Coming down to the mat to start our Pilates series. Let's start with a warm-up move. We're going to be on our back. Tuck those shoulder blades under, walk the shoulders down. Engaged core, pressing the belly button to the spine, but not pressing the spine to the floor. We're going to alternate lifting up and hugging those knees. Exhale on the pull. Inhale when you set that foot back down. Using that exhale to push the core down, push that lower belly down, lift the leg with that muscle. Get a nice pull here. Start to warm up, get a little bit of stretch. I spent a lot of time on an airplane yesterday, so I am a little stiff. If you'd like, you can start to lift the head and shoulders to come up and meet that leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Again, starting the movement with that press down of the belly. Everything originating right in the core. 4 more like this. And then you can stay here, or you can extend those legs. 4, you can extend those legs, keep the head and shoulders up, pull, exhale, pull, inhale, switch, exhale, pull. Lifting the head and shoulders up a little more on that pull. Nice. Good hover. Nice hug. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees. Rock side to side. We're going to do a single leg circle now. On your back, arms out, palms down. Lifting one leg into the air, straight up into the air, starting with a little circle in, circle, circle. Keeping the belly button pressed, constant engagement of the core to maintain that spinal alignment. Keep it from popping up off the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. Circle, 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 pointing the toe of that extended leg to control the hip roll. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction again, this time big. Circle in, circle out. Nice big range of motion. Trying to keep those hips square to the ceiling. Big core engagement. Both hips stay down, both shoulders stay down. We're not crossing that leg all the way over. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions, up and over, up and over. Nice. 6, 5, paying attention to that core. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Shake that leg out. Feel how different those legs feel. Get ready to lift the other leg. Little circles. Circle, circling in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle out. Pushing the belly button down. Feeling those hips really square to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch back. Big circles. Nice. Hips stay square. Shoulders stay square. 6, 5. Pointing that toe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions, up and out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Big pencil stretch. Lengthen out that body. Come up to seated. Gonna do the saw today. So feet about the width of your mat, maybe a little narrower, whatever's comfortable for you. Pressing that tailbone down into the mat, lifting up the top of the head. Nice straight posture, straight spine. Arms extended, keeping that straight spine. Reach for one foot, reach for the other. Reach, 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 reach. If you want to get a little more twist, arms out in a T, twist, twist. You can try to reach for the inside of the foot or the outside of the foot. Twist. Coming back to that tall spine, twist. Nice. Twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind, feet on the mat, lift up into a reverse tabletop stretch. Just feeling a little stretch along the front of the body here. Also doing some work to lift those glutes up off the mat. Keep the chest open. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Coming over to our cobra. We're going to do some lower back work here. So hips are on the mat, belly is engaged, so it's not just drooping down into the mat. We've got a little bit of core engagement to help keep that spine aligned. Tops of the legs, tops of the feet on the mat. We're going to start by tapping out with one hand, tap out. So trying to hold onto the core, keeping that body still, minimize rocking in the hips, lifting up through the shoulders so the shoulders aren't collapsed down toward those elbows. Out, out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap front, center, side, center, front, side, front, side, front, side. Again, working to hold that core, keeping the spinal alignment, protecting the lower back. It should feel like work, not like pain. Front, side, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little bit of tricep work. Set those palms hip distance apart. Lift right, lift left. So we're just lifting one elbow at a time. Again, paying attention to that lower belly, protecting the spine. Lift, lift. Hips stay square. So this movement is, this twist is happening at the waist level. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both elbows, if you can, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap. Holding onto the core, keeping that nice open chest. 8, 7, so modified tricep push-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart, arms extended, fingers spread. Push the glutes back over the hips. Coming back onto the back. I'm going to do a bicycle. So arms are crossed over the chest, or lightly holding onto your ears. Legs up in the air at 90 degrees. Lift that head and shoulders up off the mat. Twist right, center, left, center. Twist, 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 twist. Nice job. Keeping it slow for now. Twist, twist, twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Speed it up. Swift side, 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 side. Nice. Extending that leg. Side, side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees. Rock side to side. Get ready to come over onto your side for a modified side plank. So you are going to have your hand on the mat. If that's not comfortable, you can come down to your elbow. You just have a little less leverage. Hip on the mat, knee on the mat. So we're on our knee here. Hand and knee are in line. Lift that other leg up. Lift the top leg, tap front, tap back, tap and tap. Keeping those hips aligned to the wall in front of you. So not opening them up as you tap back or tilting forward as you tap front, tap, 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 tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get ready to do a pull. Pull, touch the elbow to the knee. Pull. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wiggle it out, hands and knees. Get a little tension out and get ready to come onto the other side. Setting up that hand and that knee in nice alignment. Hips straight up and down. Other arm reaching to the sky. Tap front, tap back. Tap and tap. Tap, tap. Tap and tap. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg up, crunch, crunch, elbow to knee, crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands and knees again. Wiggle that spine. You can sit back, roll your wrists. We're going to do a little bit of bird dog. So coming on hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Extend one leg. I'm going to start with my left. Extend the right leg. We're going to hold here for 8. If this is feeling easy, you can lift that back toe off the ground so that you're just balancing on your knee, and or close your eyes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Extend. Choose your variation, lifting the toe and or closing the eyes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to move from side to side. We're going to reach back, try to catch the toe. Other side, reach back for the toe. So a little bit of twisting happening here. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. Pay attention to your spinal alignment. Don't let that lower back dip down to the floor on that reach. Use your ab muscles to lift up the spine and keep it from collapsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to try a hold for 8, 7, 6, 5. Shoulders are square. 3, 2, 1. That knee is lifted. Other side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, roll your wrists again. Let's finish our Pilates series with our 100s, and then we'll come into our yoga series. Coming onto your back, we've got our arms extended, chest open, tuck those shoulder blades under. Lift the legs up into the air at 90 degrees, straight up, extend at 45. Feet can be square, or you can open up into a Pilates V / ballet first position. Roll the head and shoulders up off the mat. Start to beat the air, in, out, in, out. That's 20, in, 30. And you can breathe in and out at your own pace. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. And 100. Hug the knees, drop the head, rock side to side. Get yourself a little relaxed. Come into our yoga stretch portion. Roll all the way over to hands and knees. Set your spine. Get a good alignment there. Tuck your toes. Push back to a down dog. Roll through the shoulders to drop the head down between the arms. Let the heels float down toward the mat. You can bend one knee. And now bend the other. Trying to get some of that tightness out. Pushing the booty diagonally up and behind you. And now walk those hands back toward the feet. Slowly roll up, head last. Roll your shoulders back. Palms to the front of the room in our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Rock your feet side to side to find your perfect balance. And let's take 3 breaths to transition. Open the eyes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Let's hold this flat back for 3 breaths. Reaching the top of the head forward. Gaze should be around the top of your mat. You can try to slide those hands down your legs to get a little more stretch, maintaining that nice flat back. And on your exhale, melt all the way down into the fold. Grab a yoga toe hold. Getting a nice little stretch here. Trying to keep those knees straight to maximize the stretch down the back of the leg. Release the toes. Inhale, reverse your swan dive up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Shoulders down away from the ears, lifting up through that spine. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. This time we're going to come into our warrior series. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step or jump back to your plank. Holding here for 3 breaths. Again, top of the head is reaching forward. Big inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Float down toward the mat. You can drop your knees. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Roll through the shoulders. See if this down dog feels any stronger than the first one. More balanced, a little more stretched. Inhale that right leg into the air. Step it forward into your warrior one. Turn the left foot to the mat. Hips square to the front of the room. Inhale, exhale, float down. One more breath. Palms to heart center. Open to a warrior two. Hips and shoulders open to the side of the room. Knees stay strong. Inhale. Exhale, float. 2 more breaths. Flip that front palm. Tilt up to peaceful warrior, resting your fingertips either above or below the knee. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, float. One more. Inhale, exhale to extended side angle, reaching that top hand up and over. Gaze underneath that top arm. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, exhale, float. One more. Palms to the mat. Bring those back toes up. Step that right foot back to the plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Getting ready to do that series on the left. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, step. Rise up to warrior one. Pressing the outside edge of that right foot down. Inhale, float. Float. One more. Inhale, exhale to second warrior two. Hips and shoulders square to the side, strong front knee. 2 more breaths. Flip that front palm. Peaceful warrior, 3 breaths. And now extended side angle. 3 breaths floating down on those exhales. Palms to the mat. Step back to the plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. You can drop to a child's pose if you'd like. We're going to rest here for 3. Come back to down dog if you were down in child's pose. Look up between your hands, step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, palms to heart center. Open those palms to the front of the room. Coming into our balance pose, we're going to do eagle pose today. So you can start by bringing your elbows together, palms together. Shift your weight side to side until it rests on your right foot. Lift up all your right toes, set them down one at a time. Bring that left foot, wrap it up and around the right. You can drop those toes to the mat if you need them. You can now put your right arm on top of your left arm, twisting your arms as well. Inhale, exhale, sit down into that roost. You can bring your elbows to your knees, or you can keep them high. 3 breaths. And fly. Bring those elbows and palms back together at shoulder height. Rock your weight side to side, this time landing on your left foot. Lift up those left toes one at a time, set them down. And press that right arm over, this time right leg, left arm on top. Big breath. And sit down into that roost. And get ready to fly. Palms down. Coming into a peaceful warrior. Feet are hip distance and width apart, and 18 to 24 inches apart in length. You can grab opposite elbows behind, or you can bring your palms behind you in a prayer, keeping the chest open either way. Inhale, lift your face to the sky. Exhale, reach that head forward, 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 keeping the hips square. And then you can drop it down toward the mat. Pushing that front hip toward the back to keep them square, and make sure you get that nice stretch along the back of that front leg. Coming into a standing split, drop those hands to the mat in front of that foot. Lift the back leg up in the air as high as you can. 3 breaths. You can challenge your balance by trying to hold onto your ankle with one hand or two hands, or you can keep your palms to the mat. And push back into that humble warrior. Lift up. Switch feet. If you're grabbing opposite elbows, switch with which hand is on top. Inhale, face up to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Keeping those hips square. Letting the head hang down. Drop those palms to the mat. Lift up that back leg. You can go for the balance, or you can maximize your stretch. 3 breaths. Push back to your humble warrior. Slowly lift up. Feet back together. Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back to the plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Coming all the way onto our back. For some bridge and wheel. So starting with the bridge, walk your feet toward your glutes or your glutes toward your feet. Open the chest, tuck the shoulder blades under. Big inhale. On the exhale, roll that tailbone up into the air. You can clasp your hands together, tuck your shoulder blades under even more to get those hips even higher. Lifting up. Three more breaths. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Hug the knees, get an oppositional stretch. Back to our bridge. Inhale, exhale, roll it up. I should grab myself a strap. Lift the right leg into the air. 2 breaths. And now left leg. 2 breaths. Foot down. Inhale up. And exhale. Roll all the way down. Hug the knees. Last one. You can do the bridge, any variation you like. You can walk your feet together, walk your legs wide to the outside of the mat. Experiment with leg positioning. If you'd like to do the wheel, walk your feet close to your glutes, hands onto the mat, fingertips pointing towards your feet. Inhale, exhale, roll that tailbone up and keep lifting. 3 breaths. And roll down, hug those knees, rock side to side. Happy baby pose. You can hold on to thighs, calves, ankles, or feet. Trying to keep the tailbone on the mat, head and shoulders on the mat, elbows, knees pressed into those armpits. You can rock gently side to side. Feel that nice stretch. You can open, grab a toe hold and open into a V if you need a little more stretch. And when you're ready, extend the legs. Bring those arms by your sides, palms up. Tuck the shoulder blades under, walk the shoulders down. Head nice and far from the shoulders. Big inhale, and on the exhale, try to let go of your tension. Coming into our Savasana. Feel the right side of your body, right ear, right shoulder, right arm, right leg. Consciously relax it. Now feel the left side of the body, left ear, left shoulder, left arm, left leg. Compare your two sides, see if you're holding tension more on one side of the body than the other. Bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Roll over onto one side, tucking your knees, tucking your toes in a fetal position. Push yourself up to seated. Palms face up, resting on your legs, thumb and forefinger in the mudra. Push your tailbone down, lift the top of your head up. Big inhale, exhale, push that belly in, C curve with the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, C curve. Inhale, lift, stay lifted. Inhale, palms to heart center. Exhale them to the center of your forehead. And if you'd like, you can join me in a bow. Namaste. Thank you for joining class today. It was great to see you. Stop our recording.